beauties, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are seeing my face, like you see this babe for the first time, you are highly welcome. My name is Sylvia. I'm a YouTuber based in Russia. So my amazing returnees, thank you all so much for always coming back to support your girl. So beauties, in today's video, I will be telling you guys how you can move from this to this, then to this in Russia as a foreigner living in Russia. If it is kind of content you would like to watch this video to the end so you don't miss any point. So guys, number one thing, you have to be a citizen of a country. I am a Nigerian, so this is my country passport. This is Nigeria passport right here, right guys? You can see. So for you to be able to own this here in Russia, this is the blue passport. In Russia, it is VID. This is your resident permit. For you to be able to own this resident permit in Russia, you have to be someone that you are married to a Russian man or a Russian woman. If you are not married to a Russian man or a Russian woman, but you have a child, as a lady, you have a child, maybe your boyfriend is a Russian and you have a child with that man, or a guy also, your baby mama is a Russian. Yes, that way also you can own these two documents right here. But for you to be able to apply for this, your child birth certificate, you will be needing it. This is child birth certificate here in Russia. Yes, you must own this birth certificate first. And each birth certificate, if you have a child with someone that is a Russian citizen, it's not necessarily mean he have to be a white man. There are some black guys here that are passport holder, which is this red passport here. There are some men that they own this passport as a foreigner here because they've been here for long, or maybe they once married in their life and divorced. Yes. So the father of the child, when you give birth here in Russia, when you go to the place where they register babies, here we call it ZAZ. When you go to ZAZ, the child birth certificate must be bearing your name and the man's name, even though you are not married. But because here, like mine, it shows that I am a single mom, like we are not married, but the father of my children, his name is also here. Yes, so you must have this birth certificate and this very stamp at the back of it. This stamp, if you don't have this stamp and someone that have a child with a Russian man or a woman, or a black man or a black woman that own Russian passports, that is a citizen already, without this stamp, you as the mother of the child or the father that is still an immigrant, you can't be able to apply for this. And for you to be able to apply for this, you must have a reading visa in your country passport, which is, be it Ghana, Nigeria, as a foreigner, you must have a reading visa. Let's say you have like 3 months visa or 6 months visa. You can apply. Firstly, they will give you normal visa in your passport, which whereby you have to travel back to your country. You have to go back to Nigeria or any country you are coming from. Then you go to Russia embassy. They will give you visa. When they give you visa, you have to return back to the country after like a month or 2. Some people, they stay 3 months. So when you are back to the country, you go, firstly, you translate your passport to what we call Russia translation. You go to where they do notarials, you translate your passport and all the necessary documents you will be needing to support the documents. Then you go to immigration office. They will be the one to give you stamp. They will give you, either they give you, before it's 1 year visa. They will give you 1 year visa in your passport, which is like my Nigeria passport now. They will give you 1 year visa before, but now they change it. It's now 3 years. So they can give you 3 years visa. Within that 3 years, before that 3 years will expire, after a year, you will now apply for residence. This is the residence here. This passport is just resident. There is not much thing to do with this passport. The only thing you will do with it is to travel within Asia country. Like you can go to Turkey, you can travel out, but you must need invitation from the country you are going to. There is not much visa free in this passport. This one, we also call it passport, but to Russia, it is resident. This is just resident permit. So they will give you 3 years in your green passport before you can able to apply for this. So before a year or a year plus, you start making the necessary document to apply for this one. Then they will give you this one, and this one is 5 years residence. This is what they call resident permits, and it is 5 years. So this 5 years, before these 5 years, you have to make necessary preparation for you to apply for this. And for you to apply for this is the main cocoa, the main work. For you to apply for this, you must be someone that own a property. Even if you don't own a property, maybe the father of your child or the mother of your child or your wife or your husband. I use the word mother of your child or father of your child because if you are not married to the person legally, you are not married. You people are just baby mama and baby papa. So the person, because you are using your child now to apply for passport, so that person must own a property, because you will need what they call papiska, which is a house to register you as a shareholder of that house. So somebody as a citizen must register you under his or her property for you to be able to apply for red passport. This very one you guys are seeing here, this is just traveling passport. This one you can travel to Europe. Before the war, before the session, you can travel at least 114 countries. But right now, it is 87 countries you can travel to visa-free with this passport. Yes, so these are the ways you can get Russian passport. Either you are married to a Russian man or a Russian woman, or you have a child with them as a Russian. You have a child for a Russian, like a mulat. Yes, even if you don't have mulat, maybe you have later on you are someone. Let me use myself for example. Like me, my kids, I have my kids with black man. Let's say tomorrow their father don't own any document. There is no way the children can benefit from him, and in future I am married to a Russian man, and that Russian man will not adopt the children as his own. That way, yes, you can also own the passport. Even if the person did not adopt there, you're right already. You are married to a Russia. Through you, your children now we have. For African children that maybe the father or the mother are not citizen, they have to wait till 14 years of age before they will be able to apply for this passport. When they are 14 years, they don't need this one anymore. Straight, they are getting their red passport because they are born here. But before then, what they will be using to travel is this. Birth certificate in Russia is very powerful. Not like our country. Some people even forge birth certificates. Sorry to say, it's true. But here in Russia, this is what our kids here use to travel by flight, by train, anything. Even sometimes when you want to use metro, because the law states that every child above 7 years have to pay for bus and metro. If you are not able to provide this, and you want that child to pass without metro card, you can't, because they will ask you for the birth certificate. So birth certificate in Russia is very, very powerful. Yes, very, very powerful. So as a black children, they will be traveling with this one till they are 14 years of age before they will be able to apply for this. But if you are a black man, a black lady, you want to apply for Russia resident permits, you have to have a child with them or married to one of them, or a black man that is a divorcee will not father your child. That way you can own these two documents you are seeing here. Yes, because the black man already is a passport holder in Russia. So if you have a child with a black man that is a citizen, or a black woman that is already a citizen, you can also apply through your child. So guys, this is just the simple way for you to get Russian document. It sounds simple, but it's not so simple. Money is involved also, because you have to travel back home like twice before you will be able to own this. But the moment you own these two, you don't care anymore. If you like, you travel. If you like, you stay here for as long as you want. If you like, you travel back home and you don't return for years, no problem. But if you are someone owning just this and this, You can't stay in the country more than 5 months. 5 months. Within that 5 months, you have to return back. But if you are holding this passport in Russia, you can stay in any country as long as you want and you will still return back. But if you stay more than 5 months with someone that is just carrying this residence, when you come back, they will give you straff. Straff means fine. You have to pay. Some cases, they might revoke this thing, this passport we are seeing here. So guys, this is just the 3 ways for you to get Russia resident or Russia passport. Is either as a black, you have a child with a black man or a black woman that is already a passport holder, or your baby papa must be a Russian, or your baby mama must be a Russian, or you are married to them officially. Yes. So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys on my next video. Like I said, I will be throwing in videos like this for you guys. Anything you guys want to know about Russia, as time goes by, I will be sharing. So fam, this will bring us to the end of the video. If you watch up to now, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys on my next video. I love you guys. Bye bye.